Hi, welcome to Daily Dev Update, the series in which you get into my mind as a video game artist. Yes, my name is Zuko and welcome to another Recyclo Friday. This day is exciting because I love talking about the RECYCLOBOTS. Last week we went over the birth, the beginning of the RECYCLOBOTS, and today I will be expanding on the story with 3 more maps that have RECYCLOBOTS in it, so let's go! Okay, this is the America's Army Proving Grounds editor. Everything that you see is publicly available on Steam. You can download it and do exactly what I'm doing with the exact same editor and everything. So none of this is behind closed gates and we are just free to move forward. And the first map I'm going to show you today is Hospital. What I worked on in this map was all of the plaza areas, and these areas were really fun to work on, but at the same time really frustrating because we had to work off of a design that was from AA2. So everything in here came in as is, and I had to work around that and try to figure out this modern aesthetic with this exact shape that I could not modify. In the end, it ended up turning out really cool. So if we venture over here through the laundry room into the back alley, this is where the recycle bins make their entrance. This is their intended use. This is where they're supposed to be used. However, if you go over to this wall over here and you find this trash bin here and jump on it, you can find them and take a peek at them. And what's happening today is Dudebot is sick and Ladybot is taking care of Dudebot. But you can see I started getting a little bit more creative by grabbing one of the hospital beds and bringing him outside and putting him in there. So this is from here, everything just kind of spiraled, and we'll just go ahead and go to Cold Front. Now, Cold Front is the first outdoor map that we made that was meant to look like it was an actual outdoor space, nothing that was super clean or anything. So it was really awesome to finally be able to expand and do something as organic as an outdoor space with this type of layout. And what I worked on in this map was all of the landscape stuff, the stone walls, build a few of the buildings, but most of this city block was set up by the rest of the team. And I made this cool looking bridge over here and this cave. And inside of this very cave, if you go up to the top and take a look through this cubby hole, you can see the RECYCLOBOTS are hanging out, just doing their thing. They're planning on making s'mores later, but if we go and move to them, this is actually just a tree asset scaled down, and the containers are just these plastic barrels that are squished. So I started getting a little bit more creative with how I was kit bashing all these guys together. And yeah, there's a trash can behind them on fire, but we're not going to talk about that. Saving the environment is good. Please, kids, do not light trash on fire. So the story only expands from here, and I'm just going to show you one more map today, and that is Slums. Alright, so this is Slums. This is actually one of my favorite looking maps. It has this really awesome sunset with this crazy light angle, and I think it just turned out really cool. It's very dramatic. This was being made at the same time as Cold Front, so a lot of this stuff was very much shared. You can see we're using the same types of buildings in different ways, just kind of like throwing them in the middle of spaces, and there's no snow in this map, so it actually makes them look like completely different assets. Same thing in here in this map. I worked on the landscape, and something about the landscape in this map that I want to highlight is this reflection. I really like the way this reflection turned out, especially over here. This spot in particular, just to get that looking like that in UE3 is really tough, and just having that orange in the reflection, that's money. But what we're here for is the RECYCLOBOT. So if we go over here to this building, you can hop up on this, get on top of this building, go all the way over here, and then on top of this guy, and look this way. You can see in the distance, Dudebot and Ladybot, they're just hanging out, doing their thing, you know, chilling on this nice, relaxing sunset with the pollution going on in the background. But that wasn't enough for me. I had to take it another step further. After doing the outdoor scene with the marshmallows, I had to one-up myself. So what I did is I went through this trench that I worked on, and all the way at the end of the trench is this storm drain. And inside this storm drain, if you go all the way up in it, this is where the recycled dog makes his entrance. Now, the recycled dog is actually an assembled mechanical dog that can fly, made by this mad scientist, which is a little tiny RECYCLOBOT that is about to hit the red button to unleash him. But his minions are like, no, don't do it! Bad things are gonna really happen if you hit that button. And it's ready to roll. You can see his face is made out of a Survanian future vehicle that we made. The future vehicle itself has like this mustache and everything, which I thought was awesome, so I had to use him for a face. It's got a Survanian helmet on, has recycle bin hands. These rockets are from Redline, used for the back. And then finally, his boots. The only asset that we had was these boots that were actually just 2 of them made together. We didn't have a single boot asset, so I had to roll with what I had. And I think it turned out better because it ended up making him look less humanoid and turned him into some sort of creature rather than a mechanical human. So that is the Recyclo dog, and man, when I made this, I was so happy with myself. You have no idea. Anyway, that is the 3 maps that I wanted to show you today. And yes, even with Recyclo dog, this is just the tip of the iceberg. It gets insane from here. And that is another episode of Recyclo Friday. Thank you for making it this far. Do you remember 2 weeks ago when I started this thing and I said these videos would be 1 to 2 minutes long? Yeah, I lied. This video is already in like the 6-minute range, so that's just not gonna happen apparently. However, I do have some announcements about my upload schedule. I will be changing from 7 days a week to 5 days a week. So Monday through Friday will be the daily dev update, and the weekends I'll use to kind of like plan for the daily dev update itself and kind of just relax and improve the overall channel. I think like I'm getting faster. I'm getting a little bit better, and it's really starting to show, I think, in the content. So I feel like I'm getting close to some sort of stride here, which is really cool. And people are starting to make comments, so every comment that I read is so far has been really nice, and it really just helps motivate me to make more videos. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, please drop me a line down below, smash those buttons, let's go, and I'll see you on Monday for another episode. Bye!